Stop everything for a moment, because Bruno Mars has just reached another career-defining milestone that is sending shockwaves across the global music industry. While many fans believe 2026 would belong to the newest chart-topping releases, one Bruno Mars song has quietly rewritten the record books. I Just Might has officially surpassed 500 million streams on Spotify, becoming Bruno Mars' 27th song to reach this incredible milestone. Even more impressive, it is only the second song released in 2026 to cross the half-billion streaming mark on the world's largest music streaming platform. This achievement is not just another statistic. It is another powerful reminder that Bruno Mars continues to dominate the global music scene with consistency that very few artists in history have ever achieved. Before we dive deeper into what makes this milestone so extraordinary, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and join the conversation by telling us in the comments which Bruno Mars song you think deserves to become the next billion-stream hit. Your support helps us bring you the latest music news, Bruno Mars updates, Spotify records, Billboard stories, and exclusive entertainment coverage every single day. The streaming era has completely changed how success is measured in the music business. Album sales once defined legendary careers, but today, Spotify streams have become one of the strongest indicators of worldwide popularity and long-term impact. Reaching 500 million streams is already an accomplishment that only a small percentage of songs ever achieve. Crossing that number requires not just a successful release week, but months of sustained listening from fans across multiple countries, playlists, and generations. That is exactly why Bruno Mars' latest achievement deserves attention. I Just Might didn't simply explode for a few weeks before disappearing. Instead, the song continued building momentum as millions of listeners kept returning to it. Day after day, playlist after playlist, country after country, the numbers continued climbing until the historic 500 million milestone was finally reached. For longtime fans, this success probably feels familiar. Bruno Mars has built a career unlike almost anyone else in modern pop music. Rather than flooding streaming platforms with dozens of albums every year, he carefully selects projects that prioritize quality over quantity. Every release receives meticulous attention, from songwriting and production to live performance and promotion. That patient approach has helped create one of the strongest catalogs in contemporary music. The fact that I Just Might has become Bruno Mars' 27th song to surpass 500 million Spotify streams speaks volumes about his remarkable consistency. Many artists celebrate having one or two songs reach this level. Bruno Mars now has nearly 30 songs joining this elite club, placing him among the most streamed and most reliable hitmakers of the streaming generation. Music analysts often point to Bruno Mars' incredible versatility as one of the biggest reasons behind his continued success. Throughout his career, he has seamlessly blended pop, R&B, funk, soul, disco, hip-hop influences, and classic Motown-inspired sounds into music that feels both nostalgic and modern. This ability allows his songs to appeal to younger audiences discovering him for the first time, while also satisfying longtime fans who have followed his journey since the beginning. Another important factor is replay value. Many streaming hits experience massive opening numbers before fading rapidly. Bruno Mars songs often follow the opposite pattern. His music becomes part of people's daily routines. Fans play his songs while driving, studying, working, exercising, celebrating, and relaxing. That constant replay creates extraordinary longevity that continues generating millions of streams long after the initial release. Industry experts also recognize Bruno Mars as one of the strongest live performers in the world. Every concert introduces thousands of attendees to songs they immediately revisit on Spotify afterward. His ongoing performances continue fueling streaming growth as audiences relive unforgettable concert moments once they return home. Interestingly, I Just Might reaching 500 million streams arrives during a year filled with fierce competition. The music industry has witnessed countless major releases from global superstars throughout 2026. Yet despite the crowded landscape, Bruno Mars has managed to secure another historic milestone, proving that genuine musical craftsmanship still stands out even in an era dominated by viral trends and short-lived social media moments. Fans across social media platforms immediately celebrated the achievement, Congratulations poured in from every corner of the world as listeners shared screenshots of their Spotify playlists featuring I Just Might. Many described the song as addictive, timeless, and one of Bruno Mars' most replayable releases in recent years. Others predicted that this is only the beginning, believing the song has enough momentum to eventually join Bruno Mars' exclusive collection of billion-stream tracks. The significance becomes even greater when considering that I Just Might is only the second song released in 2026 to surpass 500 million Spotify streams. That statistic highlights just how difficult this accomplishment truly is. Thousands of songs have been released throughout the year, but only a select few have managed to generate enough sustained worldwide listening to reach this extraordinary level. Streaming success today depends on much more than loyal fan bases. Algorithms, editorial playlists, user-generated playlists, international appeal, repeat listening behavior, social media discussions, and cultural relevance all contribute to long-term performance. Bruno Mars appears to excel across every one of these categories simultaneously. Perhaps what makes Bruno Mars unique is his ability to create songs that resist becoming outdated. Years after release, many of his biggest hits continue accumulating millions of monthly streams. Songs that audiences first discovered years ago remain favorites for weddings, parties, road trips, sporting events, and celebrations worldwide. That enduring popularity transforms individual songs into modern classics rather than temporary chart successes. As streaming platforms continue expanding globally, catalog music has become increasingly valuable. Listeners constantly discover older hits through personalized recommendations and curated playlists. Because Bruno Mars has assembled such a powerful collection of timeless songs, every new fan often explores his previous releases, creating a cycle that benefits his entire catalog. This latest milestone also reinforces Bruno Mars' incredible reputation within the entertainment industry. Producers, musicians, critics, and fellow artists frequently praise not only his vocal ability, but also his musicianship, songwriting talent, stage presence, and commitment to excellence. Those qualities help explain why audiences remain excited for every new release regardless of changing musical trends. As excitement surrounding the achievement continues to grow, industry observers are beginning to compare this milestone with Bruno Mars' previous streaming successes. While every hit has its own story, I Just Might is following a trajectory that suggests it could remain one of the platform's strongest performing songs for months to come. The consistency of its daily streaming numbers has become one of the biggest talking points among fans and music analysts alike. One reason the song continues attracting listeners is its broad international appeal. Bruno Mars has never been an artist whose popularity depends on a single market. His music consistently performs across North America, Europe, Asia, Latin America, Australia, and many other regions. This worldwide reach allows his songs to build momentum around the clock, with millions of streams coming from different time zones every single day. Spotify's global playlists have also played an important role in keeping the song visible to new listeners. Whether users discover it through personalized recommendations, editorial playlists, or playlists created by fans themselves, the song continues finding fresh audiences long after its initial release. That kind of sustained exposure is essential in today's streaming landscape, where thousands of new tracks compete for attention every week. Another factor that cannot be ignored is Bruno Mars' loyal fan community. Over the years, fans have consistently supported every project, concert, and collaboration he has released. Social media platforms quickly filled with celebration posts as the 500 million milestone became official. Fans shared streaming screenshots, favorite lyrics, memorable performances, and personal stories explaining why I Just Might has become one of their most played songs of the year. Many listeners pointed out that the song feels timeless rather than trendy. Instead of relying on short-lived viral moments, it delivers the kind of melody and production that encourage repeat listening. That has always been one of Bruno Mars' greatest strengths. His songs often become part of everyday life rather than disappearing after their first wave of popularity. The achievement is also another reminder of Bruno Mars' extraordinary ability to balance commercial success with artistic quality. In an era where many artists release large volumes of music to maximize streaming numbers, Bruno Mars continues choosing a different path. His catalog may be smaller than some of his contemporaries, but nearly every release has made a significant impact on audiences around the world. This strategy has helped build one of the strongest hit collections in modern pop music. Every time a new Bruno Mars song reaches another major streaming milestone, it strengthens the overall legacy of his catalog. Instead of relying on one defining hit, he has assembled an impressive list of songs that continue generating hundreds of millions, and in many cases billions, of streams years after release. Music critics frequently praise Bruno Mars for his attention to detail. From songwriting and vocal arrangements to live instrumentation and production, every element receives careful consideration before reaching audiences. That commitment to excellence is reflected in the remarkable longevity of his music. Streaming platforms have changed how listeners consume music. Songs are no longer limited by radio schedules or physical album sales. Instead, listeners choose what they want to hear at any moment. The fact that millions continue selecting "I Just Might" demonstrates the song's lasting appeal in an incredibly competitive digital environment. For younger audiences, Spotify has become the primary way to discover music. Recommendations, playlists, and algorithm-driven suggestions introduce listeners to artists from every genre. Bruno Mars continues benefiting from this ecosystem because his songs naturally fit into multiple listening moods. Whether someone is looking for upbeat pop, smooth R&B, feel-good music, or nostalgic vibes, that versatility has always separated him from many of his peers. Few artists can comfortably move between different musical styles while maintaining a recognizable identity. Bruno Mars has built a reputation for doing exactly that, creating songs that sound uniquely his regardless of genre. Behind every streaming milestone lies an enormous amount of listener engagement. Every replay, every playlist addition, every recommendation shared between friends contributes to the bigger picture. 500 million streams represent countless personal moments connected through music, making the achievement even more meaningful than the number alone suggests. As streaming data continues updating each day, fans are already watching the next milestones with growing anticipation. Some believe "I Just Might" could reach 600 million streams faster than expected if its current pace continues. Others are already looking even further ahead, wondering whether the song could eventually cross the incredible 1 billion mark that only a limited number of global hits have achieved. If history offers any indication, Bruno Mars should never be underestimated. Time and again, his music has exceeded expectations long after industry experts predicted its peak. Songs that initially appeared to have reached their maximum audience often continued growing steadily over time, fueled by word of mouth, playlist exposure, and renewed interest from live performances. This pattern reflects something increasingly rare in today's music business: genuine staying power. While trends come and go at remarkable speed, Bruno Mars continues producing music that remains relevant regardless of changing tastes or algorithms. His ability to create songs with lasting emotional impact has become one of the defining characteristics of his career. For now, fans around the world are celebrating another unforgettable achievement. "I Just Might" has officially secured its place among Bruno Mars' most successful songs, joining an elite collection that continues expanding with every passing year. The milestone is more than a personal victory. It is further proof that authentic artistry, exceptional musicianship, and timeless songwriting still resonate with audiences across generations. As millions continue streaming the song every week, the countdown toward the next historic number has already begun. Whether the next stop is 600 million, 750 million, or even the coveted 1 billion mark, one thing remains certain: Bruno Mars continues writing music history one stream at a time, and the world is still listening. The remarkable success of "I Just Might" has also reignited conversations about Bruno Mars' place among the greatest artists of the streaming generation. While streaming records continue to evolve every year, very few performers have managed to maintain this level of consistency over such a long period. New stars emerge almost every month. Viral songs dominate headlines for a few weeks, and musical trends change at lightning speed. Yet Bruno Mars continues proving that genuine talent and timeless music can outlast every trend. Industry experts often emphasize that longevity is far more difficult to achieve than instant success. A viral hit can happen overnight, but building a catalog that audiences continue returning to year after year requires exceptional songwriting, memorable melodies, and performances that leave lasting impressions. That is precisely where Bruno Mars has separated himself from so many artists of his generation. His songs rarely depend on temporary internet trends. Instead, they become part of weddings, birthdays, graduation celebrations, family gatherings, road trips, sporting events, and countless personal memories around the world. Every time someone creates a playlist for a special occasion, there is a strong chance that at least one Bruno Mars song will find its way onto that list. That emotional connection has become one of the defining reasons why his music continues accumulating streams at such an impressive rate. Fans are not simply listening because the songs are popular. They are listening because those songs have become part of their lives. Music that carries emotional meaning naturally enjoys a much longer lifespan than songs driven only by short-term hype. As news of the 500 million streaming milestone spread, entertainment media outlets and fan communities quickly highlighted another fascinating statistic. Bruno Mars now possesses one of the strongest collections of high-performing songs on Spotify among male solo artists. Having 27 songs surpass the half-billion mark demonstrates not only extraordinary popularity but also incredible consistency across multiple eras of his career. From his earliest breakthrough hits to his latest releases, Bruno Mars has repeatedly shown an ability to adapt without losing the signature sound that fans instantly recognize. While production styles have evolved and streaming habits have changed dramatically, his music continues connecting with audiences of all ages. Many music producers credit this success to Bruno Mars' dedication to musicianship. Unlike artists who rely heavily on digital shortcuts, Bruno Mars has always celebrated live instruments, rich harmonies, detailed arrangements, and powerful vocal performances. Those musical elements give his songs a timeless quality that encourages listeners to revisit them years after their release. Another interesting aspect of this achievement is the international nature of streaming itself. Every hour of every day, listeners from different continents continue adding to the total. Someone beginning their morning commute in Tokyo may stream the song at the same time another fan is finishing dinner in New York or driving home in Sao Paulo. That continuous global activity helps explain how streaming milestones continue growing even when artists are not actively promoting a particular release. Bruno Mars has also benefited from an increasingly diverse audience. Longtime fans who discovered him more than a decade ago continue supporting his music, while younger listeners are constantly discovering his catalog through recommendations, viral clips, concerts, and curated playlists. This rare combination allows his audience to expand rather than simply age alongside him. The continued popularity of I Just Might also highlights another important reality about today's music industry. Success is no longer measured only by first-week numbers. Long-term engagement has become equally valuable. Songs that remain popular for months or even years often generate more cultural impact than tracks that briefly dominate the charts before fading away. Streaming platforms reward consistency. The more frequently listeners return to a song, the stronger its long-term performance becomes. I Just Might appears to be following exactly that path, steadily building one milestone after another through continuous support from fans worldwide. There is also growing speculation about what this achievement could mean for Bruno Mars' future projects. Every major streaming milestone creates additional anticipation for whatever comes next. Fans naturally begin wondering whether another single, collaboration, live performance, or even a larger musical project could be on the horizon. Although no official announcements are tied directly to this streaming achievement, history suggests that Bruno Mars carefully plans every move in his career. He has never rushed releases simply to remain visible. Instead, he focuses on delivering music that meets the exceptionally high standards audiences have come to expect. That careful approach has paid off repeatedly throughout his career. Rather than releasing dozens of forgettable songs, Bruno Mars has concentrated on building a catalog filled with records that continue attracting listeners years after their debut. It is a strategy that has earned both commercial success and widespread critical respect. For Spotify itself, milestones like this demonstrate the enormous global influence of music streaming. 500 million streams represent hundreds of millions of individual listening sessions, proving how digital platforms have transformed the way fans experience music. Artists can now connect with audiences in nearly every country simultaneously, creating worldwide communities united by shared playlists and favorite songs. As the streaming counter continues climbing beyond 500 million, every additional play strengthens Bruno Mars' already impressive legacy. The number will not stop here. Every day, thousands of new listeners discover the song for the first time, while millions of existing fans continue pressing play once again. Perhaps the most impressive part of this story is that Bruno Mars has reached a stage in his career where milestones no longer feel surprising. They feel expected. That level of sustained excellence is reserved for only a handful of artists in modern music history. When audiences hear about another streaming record, another sold-out concert, or another chart achievement, the reaction is often the same. Bruno Mars has done it again. Yet each accomplishment still carries enormous significance because maintaining greatness is often more difficult than achieving it in the first place. Every new generation brings fresh competition, changing tastes,